Hi guys. Thank you so much for joining. We'll just wait a few more minutes for some other people. Hi Sand. So exciting. I've never done a live before. This is a lot of fun. Me too. I'm looking forward to this. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. I guess I'll wait about a minute or so just to get people in, and so I don't start talking and then have to start all over. Hi Sylvia, so nice to have all of you here. Thank you. This is like the best reason to lock a door and not let anybody in the room. So I'm so excited. So I guess what we have about 8 people, like maybe let's get to 10 hopefully, and we can start talking. Oh, thanks, Sant. I cut my hair. Yeah, it's really short, but really great for the summer. And easy, easy breezy. So I hope you're all having a good night. This is a great time for me because nobody's really around right now. So I have a few minutes to talk and to chat and to answer any questions that you guys might have. Hi, Nat. So nice to have you. Hi, Mary. So I'm sure I don't know all of you, but let this be like an open conversation. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask questions. I'm really looking forward to sharing my story. It's not much of a story. I've only been involved in Pampered Chef for about a year, but I have lots to tell and lots to share about my experiences so far. So, and if anybody's interested in joining, it's good to learn about other people and how they've done in the business. So I guess I'll get going because then you'll just be staring at me for 15 minutes. So thanks to all of you for joining. My name is Sabrina Strasser, and I'm a mom of 2 girls and a stepmom of a boy and a girl. And actually, my life is kind of interesting because my older kids are 30 and 29, and one's a medical doctor and one is just happily married with 3 kids. So I have 3 step grandchildren, and I have 2 girls of my own. I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old, and so they keep me quite busy. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm also a lot of other things I like to think that I am. I am a competitive Latin dancer, so I train with a partner and we compete around, the United States and the odd time Europe and around Canada. So that's really kind of a full-time job for me because when I finished school and when I started working and then I got married and I went to broadcasting school hoping to become a news reporter, I got pregnant. So I wanted to be at home with the kids, obviously. So news reporting and broadcasting never actually happened for me, but I like to find facets where I can utilize those skills. So basically how my story goes is because besides dancing, I found that I was, having some extra time on my hands, and I felt like this wasn't enough for me. I wanted to do something more, and I felt like I wanted to contribute to the family. My husband is, a successful businessman, and he's an entrepreneur, and he's very busy with a lot of wheeling and dealing. And I felt like this was a time that I wanted to contribute. The girls were old enough for me to do other things in my life. So I took up real estate. And I went to a real estate course and I finished it, and I was very proud of myself, although I hate it. I actually don't like real estate at all. It's not for me. And I shouldn't say it's not for me and I hate it, but it could be good if I allowed it to become my future. But it didn't feel like it was the right fit. So my friend Sandy, who I work under and who is my upper, she came to my house and, she actually asked me for a while, can we do a show? Can I have a show? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, okay, let's do it. It's hard for me to get friends. I said the typical answer as what everybody else would say when I asked them to do a show. well, my friends don't spend money and they don't want to do this and they're not interested. But anyhow, I invited whoever I could invite, and it turned out to be a great event in my house. I had about, I don't know, 15 ladies and my sisters and my mom, and I put out snacks, and I found that the night was successful and I had so much fun hosting. And then Sandy said, oh, you get all these free products because we sold so much, and I couldn't believe that people bought so much. So I was very excited after by getting the free products, and I spoke to Sandy after and I said, this is interesting because I really liked that you're in front of an audience. For me, that was a huge opportunity, is just to be in front of people. I love to talk, as you can probably tell. And I loved having people watch me, and whatever it might be that I was doing, whether I was selling or I just felt like this was a great opportunity to maybe bring in some money for the family or for myself, just to spend a little bit of my money and not asking for anybody else's money. And also I saw it as a way to meet people, to utilize the opportunity to kind of expand myself, and who knows where this can go. So I joined the team, and it was a really great thing that I did, because from that, and by learning about Pampered Chef and by learning about the products and hosting parties, I met so many wonderful women. And not only that, because when COVID hit and we had to stop doing the parties, I had to kind of find a way to grow the business without having to meet people. So I tried to use my broadcasting skills. So I love to make videos, and I love to, create some fun, have my two girls involved in the videos. I've even brought my husband into the videos. A funny story is he went to go get bagels one day, and then somebody stopped him and said, hey, you're the Pampered Chef guy. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's getting the fame and I'm not, because he's on my videos. So we have a lot of fun as a family doing this. He thinks, I'm crazy. Sometimes I make him like, open the wine, I'll tape you. Or, he'll open the door and all these Pampered Chef boxes will be there because I've earned so many free products from doing the shows. And he'll be like, there's more Pampered Chef stuff at the door. So it's a lot of fun in that sense that the whole family is kind of getting involved with Pampered Chef, and we've learned so much about the company and how huge it is. So if you do look at my videos, I found a way to kind of utilize Facebook, Instagram, and to get myself out there. You never know how these opportunities can expand you into others. So maybe Pampered Chef is not the end all and be all of your future, but what can be is something that it leads you to. So I've had many, many women, quite a few businesses contact me after watching some videos and say, I'd love to have you on the team. I sell skincare, or I sell, makeup. Would you join? I think you're a great asset. So you never know what might come. Even if it's not a right fit for you, who knows what might be. So for me, it was about being in front of the audience, about using my skills, talking to people, and about meeting ladies. So what I did is, because my husband and I are very charitable, we'd like to think of ourselves as charitable people, and I did a lot of work for charity prior to COVID. I'd have Pampered Chef I'd host in my home a Pampered Chef party, but I made it a bigger opportunity. I invited ladies who have different businesses into my home, set up a booth, and we'd have like 5 ladies sell their products. I invited a slew of women based on the charity I was doing. So if I was doing, let's say, something for children, a children's charity, that charity would send out the invitation to hundreds of women. So I'd have parties here hosting 75 women, and it was a huge success because they'd be able to shop at different kiosks. We'd have kind of our own time to share our story about, I sold Pampered Chef, somebody sold Arbonne, somebody sold bags, or somebody sold jewelry, and these ladies would have a night out. They would enjoy buying and shopping, and Pampered Chef, I would do incredible. I would make amazing sales, and then I would get free product, and I would donate part of those sales. I would take out of my commission, or however I managed to work it, to donate to the charity. And I felt like I was giving back in that sense, because it wasn't only for me, it was for the charity as well. And I met wonderful people doing those, and they were so happy that I was able to share those opportunities with them as well. So I think if anybody's interested in doing Pampered Chef, it might not be only about Pampered Chef. You have to remember, don't only think about it as, oh, I'm just selling kitchen products. It's actually a faucet to any other place that you may want to go. So for me, that's my story. I hope I didn't ramble too much, but I'd love to hear if you have any questions about, Pampered Chef. I know that the product is amazing. It actually, it holds up so well, and I love that they give returns right away if you have a problem. There's always ways to work with customer service. They're very, very nice. And I love that people love what we sell. My friends will call me and say, oh my gosh, I need that. I never knew I needed it, but I need it. And good question, Sandy. How I involve the kids is that because I love baking and cooking, I want them to learn how to be in the kitchen and how to join me. So we do, my daughter Abigail usually videotapes me when I do the videos. And, Chloe and I and Abigail will all do cooking together. We'll bake together and we'll use the products. For them, I got like the cookie cutters and the piping sets. And so they love to get involved as well. And the training is so easy. If you go onto Dash, there's always videos. I often look at other YouTube videos of women doing it and see how they do it, because sometimes I'm confused. I'm like, how do I use this again? So I'll go onto YouTube. So everything's really there, and there's so many recipes that I love to try. We're a family where we cook every night, whether it's soup, salad, meat, vegetables, potatoes, starch. We like to have a full family dinner. So I think for that reason, I love the product and I love involving the family, and I think we're all having a great time as a family unit to be involved in Pampered Chef. There's so many great opportunities, whether you want to win a trip, or you want to, you're going to travel or win this bracelet, or, so many things that you could go and work towards with selling the products. And that's a good point, Sandy, that the products are child friendly. They're very easy. I'm not by any means, I can't get complicated. So they're very easy to use. And, I have a caregiver at home who helps me. She loves the stuff because half of the time she's helping me doing the prep, and and she says, oh, I need this for my house and my kids, so I'm going to order this from you. And because they're really amazing. The Canon opener, on a side note, took me a while to figure out, how do I use this? It's almost too easy to use, and that's how great the product is. So if anybody is interested in seeing how I go about the business, you can go to my Instagram and see videos, and take every opportunity you can, whether you're not a video person or you are. You don't have to go live or do videos if you're not comfortable. For me, it's my comfort zone. So I went to a cottage this weekend, and I got my friends involved, and I did a whole cottage Pampered Chef series. So I brought up products that I think that you could use at a cottage, and I said, okay, tape me working out using the water bottle, tape me on the boat using the cooler. There were so many ways that I used the product at the cottage. I told my friends, tape me having a glass of wine in our tumbler, and then I would just create opportunities like that to sell the product or to show the product. Whether a sale comes from it or not, you'll be remembered for what you do. You'll be remembered for the way you show yourself, or you'll be remembered for, how you're interacting with people. And, videos are not for everybody. If you're not comfortable with making a video, then find a way that you can utilize your creativity and your talents to sell the product. it could be cold calling all your friends and saying, would you like to have a party, or would you, consider having a Facebook party for me? If that is your thing, use that. So for me, that was my thing. The videos are definitely my thing. I'm always trying to find ways. I did a, Pampered Chef deck series, and I went on my deck and I did barbecues. I did, how we can use the picture, and how you're, having a party on your deck, what you're going to use. I did a microwave series. Find ways to change it up and get people excited in a different way. Yeah, even like the cozies I put in the microwave. I did a whole microwave series. It's hilarious how it's such a simple product, and people would message me and say, "Oh my gosh, I never knew that existed. I need that cozy." I didn't know it was existed until Pampered Chef. Good question, Melissa. What are my top 3 favorite products? Well, I have to say the air fryer is one of the most amazing things, because I can replace my whole kitchen with the air fryer. I don't need a toaster oven anymore, and I don't need, an oven even. It bakes, it air fries, it dehydrates, it does so many things. We love rotisserie chicken, and often I'd have to go buy one. Now I can just make one in the air fryer. It actually replaces a lot of utensils you're using in your kitchen all in one. My daughter loves French fries, and I'm so thankful. I stopped buying frozen French fries. I stopped buying all that stuff, and we use the air fryer because it's healthy. It's great. Besides the air fryer, what do we use so much in this house? I have to say the can opener is like a game changer, and it's such a small product, but I love it because I'm opening cans. I make my own hummus. I make my own, tomato sauce. I'm opening cans all the time, and the can opener is great. For us, the blender has done amazing things in our house because my husband loves soup, and I can make a soup. My girls love smoothies, so I make smoothies, and we love homemade hummus and butters and stuff, so I make all that homemade now, so I don't need to. A lot of your shopping will be cut down. You'll buy fresh products to make your own products. You'll learn how to make, my husband says for years we've bought hummus, and your hummus is the best hummus I've ever tasted. So for us, the blender, the air fryer, and the can opener, there are so many things you definitely could use. The wine opener is my husband's all-time favorite. So it really depends on who is shopping, because my husband opens wine and we have guests over. He's opening the wine. Instead of him struggling and looking like he doesn't know what he's doing, the wine opener saves us so much time and hassle, and it's a crowd pleaser. Everybody thinks, wow, where'd you get that? So I really love the wine opener as well. So I mean, those are some things that you could share with people if you're thinking of joining the business. You can take a look at the products that you can share with them and say, these are some amazing things we have. Why not host a party and see if your friends want it? And the more they buy, the more you get for free. So, the products for free is a huge advantage, because my whole kitchen has been replaced by me selling and doing catalog parties, or whatever a sale comes through, I get free products, which is great, and the commission helps too. I go shopping right after I get it, so I feel not so guilty asking anybody for money. So it really is an amazing business, and you could do it at your pace. So some people spend all day on their business, but some people, just do it part-time or whenever they have time. I do Facebook virtual parties. I actually had 3 going on at once at one point, and it was very easy. At that time, I didn't know how to post posts that were already made. So I did videos of myself and I posted it on the Facebook parties, but there are prepared posts for you to share on the Facebook parties. So they're very easy. And all you have to do is ask a friend and say, would you mind hosting a party for me? All you have to do is invite friends to your group, and I'll do the rest. And that's it. You're just posting and hoping and you kind of, get them involved and play games or whatever it may be. And then they'll message you, I think I want this, I like this, and you can have a very successful party like that. You don't need to see people face to face, as long as you interact with them however you can on the Facebook party or whatever it is however it is you want to interact with them. So all of these ways are ways you can create a successful business. I have to say, like, you'll find that some months are amazing and you're so into your business and you're like, wow, I'm selling so much this month, and the momentum takes off and makes you want to sell more and more. And then there are other months where it's very tough and it's very hard to get some sales in, but you have to create something new and fresh that people want to see, depending on how much you want to push your business. So it really it all depends on you get out what you put in. So for me, if some months I get busier with whether I'm competing or I'm dancing or I'm busy with the girls and I don't have enough time to focus on creating parties or getting people involved. And then you'll see that other times I have a month that I'm free. I'm pushing and I'm posting and doing videos. So there's always push and pull, and it's not always going to be even keel. But that's what's great about the business. You don't have to feel guilty if there's a month that you're not doing well. It's fine, because nobody's going to fire you. You're just going to pick it up the next month. You're not you're only accountable to yourself and your team, but you don't have to feel, you make what you can do with this. You don't have to feel guilty or, oh, I let my boss down this month. You'll just make it up the next month or however you can. So for me, that's the calmness that I get from this business. And if I have a great month, it's kudos to me. So I would love to hear if you guys have any other questions, and please let me know. And please, if there's a way I could help anybody, or you can add me and kind of look through my videos. If that helps anybody, I'm happy to help anybody. I know life gets busy for a lot of people, and this is flexible. That's the right word, Sandy. It's very flexible. We all have kids, or we don't. We have other full-time jobs, and if you're just interested in doing this on the side, this is a good way. Oh, thanks, Melissa. I hope I helped you guys, and I'm not even sure if I talked for 15 minutes. I feel like I've been rambling for an hour, but I really hope that this has helped anybody who is interested in joining, because, and times are tough. COVID has really taken a toll on everybody's life, and business has changed for a lot of people, and we should be thankful that we are not in a place where we lost our job. We could change our job and make it work for us in a different way. Nobody fired us, and we are not laid off. Although we can't go to somebody's house and sell, we can sell in a different way, in a different aspect. Thank God for that. We are not, alone. We have so many ways that we can make this work for anybody. So I hope that helped. I don't know if you guys want to hear any more, but I can talk forever because this is what I love to do. So if you guys want to go live every day, I'm happy to do that. I always wanted to say, hey, join me, Sabrina, live, but finally I get to say it. So, thanks, Sylvia. You're so cute. I grew up with Sandy. Okay, side story. I grew up with Sandy, my upper level, many, many years ago. We went to school together. We met in university in our French class. So our worlds have kind of separated at some point. We got married, we had kids, we got busy, and then, this kind of brought us together. And like I said, the greatest thing about Pampered Chef, it brings you together with people that you get back together with. I mean, she's not my boyfriend, but she's a great friend. We traveled to Europe together, and this revived our friendship. It's the best thing is to have things come full circle. So you might come full circle with somebody else. Who knows where Pampered Chef can take you. It's not always about what's in front of you. It's about where you can go. So I hope that helps. I'll leave you all with that because you never know where it can get you. And good luck to all of you. And I hope we have new members that want to join the team. So I'll talk to you guys soon. If there's no more questions, I guess I'll sign off and I'll wave. Thanks, Anne. Thanks, Nat. Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you, guys. Yes, full circle. Thank you. Should I just stay on and Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Nat. So we'll talk soon. You can go on to what's my Instagram? Pamper Your Kitchen with Sabby. Check out those videos. Pamper Your Kitchen with Sabby. I hope that helps. Bye, guys. Thank you.